Good morning, comic book fans. You're with the Comic Book Push at the Comics Club, Tampa Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, the best day of the week, new comic book day. And this is another Wednesday where we have free comic book day summer going on all summer long, all the way through September. So we have more free comic books for you this week. And let me show you what they are. Let me just get them out over here. We got 3 this week to give out. And they are Stranger Things, The Bully, and apparently there's also a Minecraft story in here. Oh my goodness, people go crazy for Minecraft. Kids love it. So, and we have also, this is not for kids. Speaking of kids, not for kids at all. This is The Boys. Are you familiar with The Boys? If you're not familiar with The Boys, this is great stuff. If you like your superheroes with a hardcore edge, this is the one for you. And of course, it's Garth Ennis, so you can't go wrong. The Boys. This is a reprint of the first issue of The Boys. And also Archie. Blue Ribbon presents Riverdale, The Ties That Bind. If you ever watched the show, that might have a whole different meaning for you. So those are the 3 free comic book day of our free comic book day summer, free comic book summer going on that we have to give away today. And I'll remind you that we have a drawing, and if you leave a comment after the show in the comments below, we will add you to the drawing, which we will do the first Wednesday every month. This month, one lucky person will win these. And we've decided to make it 2 lucky people, and the second lucky person will win these. So there you go, and that's next week's show. So be sure to leave a comment. Be sure to leave a comment down below after the show, and in all of our previous shows. If you haven't left a comment, go and leave a comment, because then you'll get entered into our monthly drawing. And I've went back and looked just yesterday. There's not all that many people who have commented. Therefore, very few people in the actual drawing, which means a better chance for everybody. Maybe they'll have a chance to beat Last 88 110, who I think has won the last 2 or 3 of our drawings. But this time, someone else is guaranteed to win, even if they win, because I've got 2 winners for next week. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, how you doing there, Thomas Eaton? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, Eric. Good to see you, Ishmael. Good to see all you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I was showing everybody be sure to leave a comment. I was showing everybody the things that you could possibly win. This week's stack is fairly healthy, considering we're in the middle of a pandemic. Are we in the middle? We don't know. We could be at the very beginning of it. But this week's stack of comic books, well, it's still a meager 3 3/4 inches high, and the trades this week are that high. But let me show you a couple of the comics that we got in that are rare variants. We got in the Star Wars Darth Vader rare variant today. First come, first serve to some lucky person who walks in that door. Hello, poor Mike. Good to see you. Taking an early lunch. Well, that's a good idea. X Factor #1, and this is one of the variants for that. And then let me see here. Let's get right into the comics. What do you say, kids? We got Wonder Woman. This was listed as a key comic book this week for some reason. I'll let you go discover yourself. Legion of Superheroes. You know, now they have that gold lantern with them. I don't know if he's on that cover. I don't see him there, but they have a gold lantern now. Pretty cool. One of my favorite comics when I was a kid growing up. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. This is Joe Hill Comics, and this is what is this one? Oh, this is Plunge. Plunge #5. Batman Superman #10. I love those painted covers. It's a cybernetic summer, people, from DC Comics. Looks like a lot of fun. They did something similar last summer. We have Empire. That's it's Marvel's big crossover event this summer. And we have X-Men tying into it. X-Men #10. And of course, we have to have plenty of covers to accommodate everybody. I like this zombie cover. It's pretty cool. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out Poor Mike's videos, go check out Poor Mike's videos. Give him a thumbs up. Subscribe to his channel. He's always got good stuff. He does these little vignettes. He's the vignette vigilante, I call him, because he has some really great stuff. More Empire. Just can't get enough of Marvel's Empire stuff. Darth Vader has a new series out, and we're up to issue number 3 on that. And like I showed, there was a variant for that one. Here's show you again the variant for the Darth Vader comic. This week's shipment was, as far as the quality of the shipping, the packing, and everything else, we had a lot of damages, and we had a bunch of shortages, which we haven't had lately, but looks like we're back to having those unexpected shortages. Spider-Man Noir. And Captain America, you know, when Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. Cable. Back in action with issue number 2. Those zombies are everywhere in Marvel right now. Symbiotic Spider-Man. And I was showing you X Factor before. Well, here's a couple of the regular covers for it. More zombie mayhem going on. And yet another. That Spider-Man Noir cover is what? Is what? Iron Man 2020. And the was that pink? The pink cover. I like it. And here's this one. Tony Stark. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has yet another shiny foil cover. Ooh, shiny. This issue 52. And Mercy, number 4. I believe Bliss came in last week, but I just got it in this week for whatever reason. Running a little bit behind there. What is this? Dr. Tomorrow. Revival of that character. I like that artwork. It looks like an artwork that worked on X-Men comics before. Does anybody recognize this artist? Recognize that art? I'll look it up later. Ascender, we got in. It's awesome. Not sure why it didn't come through. It's awesome. Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, I think it is too. I think it's awesome. Sleeping Beauties. It's a twist on that old fairy tale idea of Sleeping Beauty. Canopus in a second printing. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Turtles has an annual out. I have not been keeping up on my Turtles, and I only sporadically read it, but who the heck is that guy? Is there a version of Killer Croc or what? He's got this this little demon thing there. Like I say, I haven't kept up on Turtles. He's also got a little rat on his tail. That's hilarious. So I don't know who that is. Firefly. You're Firefly fans of Serenity. What a great show and what a great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. Watch the series first. Don't watch the movie until after you've seen the series. So, God Killers and Pandemica. Looks like it's a timely topic for Pandemica. Looks like America in the midst of a terrible pandemic. So, Lost Soldiers, also chosen as one of the key comics this week by some app out there. Marvel Action, Spider-Man, and Killock. We got Spawn number 308 and several different covers of that. My personal favorite. But this is the one listed in that key app. Let me take an ad out of my show. If they want me to tell the name. So this is Spawn number 300. That's the one that's shown as being a key comic. This is a second printing of Thor number 5, which everybody was crazy for. That Thor number 5. Hedra. This is a really interesting comic book. This one has no words whatsoever. The entire story is told. It's oversized. It's all told in pictures, and it's pretty interesting. I really enjoyed looking at it yesterday. It's also listed as a key comic book. I think it's pretty cool if you like those oversized comic books. We also get in quite a few trade paperbacks this week. We got in, also Archie. Forget Archie. The digest, Archie Showcase Digest. We got some, we got Vox Mechana Origins for Critical Role. Stranger Things. That Stranger Things is Into the Fire. That's I don't know what it collects, but if you were into these things when you were a kid, we had all kinds of these things all over our house growing up. But these are the latest ones. These little golden books, little golden book, Pokemon and Turtles, little golden books. These are cool, and these are collectible too. Also, The Merry Rise of Skywalker, the whole story of the Rise of Skywalker told in the vernacular of William Shakespeare. So that looks pretty funny. They've done a whole series of these. There's been all kinds of them. If you haven't read any of them, they're pretty hilarious. Go check it out. But if Old English bothers you, it's not for you. Another Stranger Things. This is the Bully story. And we also got in Yaya Han's World of Cosplay. If you're interested in this cosplay celebrity and her life and the things that she does and all her different cosplay experiences, this is a pretty cool book. She's the superstar of cosplay. Yaya Hana's World of Cosplay. It's like a fun book. I showed you Stranger Things Into the Fire. We got Deathstroke. R.I.P. Who killed Deathstroke? Did he stay dead? And will he stay dead? And we have Sandman Lucifer trade. So there are the trades we got in and the new comic books. Also, Dolly has caught up and she had the time to make some extra masks. If you don't have a mask and you need a mask, Dolly makes these by herself and sells them through the store. Actually, it's hers, so cash only. We prefer if you can, because she's making these herself. So we got these are adult sizes, or one size fits most adults. She calls them large, and that's the Flash on that one. Here's some pretty flowers. We got some Stormtrooper action there. Captain America. It looks like animated Batman mask. We got Spider-Man mask. Some of these have elastic and some of them have the ties. But if you want to look at them closer, stop by the store, have a look at them. Here's an alien one. But here's another alien one. This is actually, I have this pattern on mine. I really like this one. I wear this one most often. This one has the Avengers, the Hulk, Iron Man, and Thor. It looks like we got going on this one. And Superman mask. Like I say, she sells these. They're $8 a piece. Please bring cash. We're not shipping these, but if you are local and you're interested in a superhero mask, because you have to wear masks everywhere now, so might as well have one that looks cool or states your point of view. Last time I talked to you guys, I told you that I had been given a few years back, an A.O.K from a customer. Just wanted to thank us. She had comic books that she decided she wanted to thin out her collection, so she had more room for new stuff, and she gave us a whole stack of comic books that, and I've sold a few of them over the years, but I've kept most of them. But these are all going to be for sale. But I don't even think I've determined prices on everything yet. However, I wanted to just show you this cool A.O.K. Now, some of these, the first few I'm showing you, they have certificates of authenticity. And this is Extreme X-Men #1, and it's 1,500 copies that were signed by Chris Claremont. And she was a big fan of the 52 series, and this is 52 week 26, signed by Mark Waid and Drew. Is that Garassi or Garassi? Hope I didn't butcher your name too bad. I think it's Garassi. And also with the certificate, this one, it's 52 week 37, signed by. It says it's signed by two people apparently, Jamal Engel and Drew Ganassi. However that's pronounced. This one is got a certificate with it, signed by Matt Wagner and Drew Garassi. These Excaliburs. They're all Excaliburs, and they're all, it's number 5, number 7, number 23, 22, 33. They're all signed by Chris Claremont. These don't have certificates of authenticity, but I recognize that signature. And I know this lady. She told me the story how she got them all at conventions. And so there's that one. Excalibur, number 22. All signed by Chris Claremont in silver pen. Excalibur. And let's see here. What else we got? Firestorm. This is signed by Dan Jurgens. And Showcase 94, number 9, also signed by Jurgens. We have a Batgirl, number 7, signed by Gail Simone. And the Batman Chronicles, number 19, signed by Nolan. He's the writer, Graham Nolan, and Rob Hunter, who is the inker. Inkers don't get enough credit for their work. They really do make a huge difference when you see something that's done in pencil and then you see it with the ink added. It really makes a huge difference. Mark Waid signed this one. This is Superman Birthright number 3, and Superman Birthright number 2, also signed by Waid. We have a Countdown in Search of Ray Palmer, Crime Society number 1. This is signed twice, Rob Hunter, and I have tried and tried. I'm not quite certain who's the signature. It looks like it might be Joe Quesada, but I don't know why that would be. That's not correct. Anyway, that's the signature. Well, here it is. The signature right here. It's really, I'm not quite certain who it is, but if anybody knows who that is, let me know in the comments below. We got Rodney Ramos on Countdown number 37. Nice Poison Ivy going on there. Countdown number 30, signed by Jimmy Palmiotti. And this is Rodney Ramos autographed. Countdown 27. And Countdown 22, Rodney Ramos. He's the inker. She was really into the inkers. She had a lot of them. Rodney Ramos inker, autographed. This one's Jimmy Palmiotti, who wrote it, and Rodney Ramos, who was the inker. This one is Countdown, Final Crisis number 5, also autographed by Rodney Ramos. I love these covers when they have the Statue of Liberty. My wife loves the Statue of Liberty, but she doesn't like them when they're showing some destruction on the Statue of Liberty. She just likes it. She was in a play in school when she was young, and she had to dress up, or she got to dress up as a Statue of Liberty, and she's still proud of that role. I'm sure she made. I saw a picture of her at it. That was actually really cute. Rodney Ramos, inker. I love this one. He's falling down backwards. If you see his face, it almost looks like he's like, I'm falling in love with you, and she has a present in her hands. But the interesting thing is he doesn't have a chance with her. Because as we know, that woman likes girls. Signed by Mark Waid and Drew Garassi, the inker. Mark Waid, the writer. And I'll tell you what, Mark Waid, one of my favorite writers. He does great stuff. Signed by Mark Waid, 52. Oh, we got the Spectre back there. '43 of Countdown, signed by Jimmy Palmiotti. Got Countdown number 38, signed by Jimmy. And poor Mike, if you're still watching, I don't know if you had to get back to work, but John Beatty, writer, has signed that one. You probably have this one in your collection. I don't know if you have it autographed. Also, this one, Showcase 94, featuring Robin and the Huntress. And this is signed by Chuck Dixon, who wrote it, and Phil Jimenez, who was the penciler. Good stuff. And the next ones are all All-Star Westerns, and they are all signed by Jimmy Palmiotti. Guns, Gore, Gotham. I like it. All-Star Western number 4 from the New 52, signed by Jimmy Palmiotti, and of course this one. My favorite Western character from DC Comics is Jonah Hex. Great character. All right, kids, we have the comic book A.O.K that I got, and I'm not going to mention the customer's name, give her the privacy, but I thank you very much again for the wonderful collection that you gave to us. Also, we have Mr. Happy hiding somewhere. Where are you hiding, Mr. Happy? We need the secret word so that everybody knows how to get a discount. Now, if you know the secret word and you come into the store, it gets you 15% off of any single item in the store, one person per day, every day between now and next Tuesday. And if you're a discount club member or a subscriber, you get an extra 5%. So it's 20% off any single item in the store, one per person per day with the secret word. So, Mr. Happy, it's your time. Give us a secret word. What is it? Come on, don't be shy. It is vote. Vote. And by the way, if you haven't gotten out and registered to vote, get yourself out and register to vote. It's very important. It is a big deal. It makes all the difference in the world to our society. Thank you, Mr. Happy. We appreciate your help this week. Thank you so much. We're working on a new mask for you so that you'll have your own better mask. The one that he had is just a mess. It was falling apart. So we're getting rid of that one. We're getting a new one for him. And we'll debut that as soon as we can. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. It has been great. We're slowly getting our comic books back to normal. If you need to get away from this pandemic, stop by the Comics Club. There's always something fun here for everybody. Every single week, there's new stuff. Don't forget that Dolly has finally an extra supply of masks. If anybody needs one, they're $8. One large size fits most. And so we're hoping we'll see everybody today and this week. Please remember to leave a comment down below so we can enter you into next week's drawing. Every month we have a drawing, so go back and leave comments in each of the different videos that I've done this past month so that you get as many as 5 entries into our drawing. So I highly recommend you do it. Also, if you like what we're doing today, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. Tell your friends about us. Share us on your social media. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time.